Busiafo esamo adwomo akwaba biyo Amanyosem dwumadie na ogusu awohwe fa yadui atentam mpenyufo asinkunya Yewra Kenneth Kabu National Communication Team member the Opposition National Democratic Congress NDC on Shefita mfimfi Yewra ya wasani tano National Organizer the Liberal Party of Ghana LPG sanso ana yeni akafui Amega National Communication Team member for the ruling New Patriotic Party MPP benyufo nene yenu musinkunya bejafo mamajo
Any asami.
Apomi ade. I will look fresh. I
know. And that's what I feel crew.
We you. Seka mo no fa o seka ma kunya die.
Na sasa me wudi akunya de da.
Ami krom de mitimi de hene. Aha. Ara nyu aso look for ado date anyumre.
Sami de bi o. So nya fa bi da. We your friend se bi ni akabu ni ese we na so ku kuma se. Ku chest pilele kakra we kuma se. Na ese o ba chire.
Yesi kuma se ayere se benta.
Sami ese ade kabu akoyo ho ni. Yes,
Obema de okọ baby a o so odin wo ho.
Eh, bi okọ jadi enye.
So jadi wo. Yero asa
kasa kire no.
Apomi ye de.
Me aye na fam de.
De radias.
Na do na ka free. I'm happy say ka free wa ha because press freedom and then another dan kwakufu ado no. Ade asisi e wo pie kura na usuru. De na say me kwa mehwene ka modia obi ene ho betumi
obi a nkwane sanka
obi a onim se ye de no kro so de ba beka ndi se obi attack me wo kwan so anche se cafe no be attack no
you say you have to pass through a cafe as any enya
so body
not bad idea okay Kenneth
yeah
yes oko Kumasi ko chele kakra
yeah 1 or 2
what your records or
Wow, true.
Records papa there.
Enye 3 4.
Go be power.
Records papa because as compared to Nanado I want to make an idea in terms of project from JDM. I'm very proud as an NDC person. Me Kumasi as compared to
okay.
So Kumasi so the project partner work
Oko Kumasi a said Nanado kai no omuyi Kumasi for akwan eno one abane ka che say Sehua Hospital John Mary Hama Shasi and 37 military kan 38 military hospital Sehua Hospital no so omo say abane ya dia otwa so KTR phase 2 eno so abana ka che say otwa dia abana ka che ye na make afi so ofa baby ti say Kumasi airport eno so phase 2 abani chese oguso a otumi and president chese adwuma ekoso Ashanti region and sometimes na menim se bia adwuma na abana kase wo ye no na wonya na uko Kumasi no utimi fa central market ketia uhu se na adwuma ekoso ana yenuanom amu Kumasi titiru no pacho metimi asend message dia brain ufa ketia central market ketia market phase 2 no adwuma shasia ekoso ana afi so akwan ahodo aba na se oyi no se na sitie because the last time me ko Kumasi no dem hu se so am run about no portals na demu afa ho akosi kronom kofa breman makro kronom etwemu ade ko office no de tia na tie aba na chese omo yes akwan no mo amuti Kumasi no se na eniama sitie ho obetumi asende mu comment ne de abre se de be a ebetumi keep the government on it to scenario say nyuma abane so ye no sa pepepe na ekoso na because abane declare year of road e-levy anyankopo adaroma ya jatuma ma ben isi abane che say e-levy na de ba ko be future wo mu pa yakwan ahodo year of roads no first near say sino hydro covid-19 ti say ska na ma se de na abane ti mehwehwe no ebi asimpeni so obi beboa mu osu a enti se wa osu obi be ye so enti se wa nkasa wa brewa se de e-levy aba ye ni ankasa ene ye bagi na edi atua eni ntini ye hwese sa akwa na ekoso na okọ Kumasi no wo se wa hwehwe
same em say o kasa o can be about roots say akwan Nanado say for ye and the Ministry of Road and Highways list of me can say
before ma menhwe eye sa record na ekita no memo akom but ma menhwe ale pacho jema okay so this is a Ministry of Roads and Highways, list of a completed roads project 2017 to May 2021. I just omatimi atibu ni nyina ewa ha say. I think that's a document you do hon komoda. Yeah, didn't come out. Oh, fidie mu hada.
Oh, kasa say, and I before me who say me na cafe or person or say or more in terms of routes, my idea change John Dramani. I want to state emphatically, say, if you compare the 4 years of Nanado and John Dramani Mahama, why yet an SS road of about 1,545 kilometers more than Nanado.
Okay. Today's records are all.
Yeah, it's there.
All right.
I wonder.
Okay.
Look, in terms of routes, and so during the time of John Dramani Mahama.
1 minute.
Yeah, John Dramani Mahama. Yeah, some. Cocoa roots omo buy omo say cocoa roots no omo kwa koye an audit on it. MPP for Kochia and the same MPP ni about $10 million to do an audit on all cocoa roots. As I speak to you, you won't results be you won't any report from the audit report from cocoa roots. Now Same me wo the cocoa roots are under the leadership of John Dramani Mahama Opesoye. Opaje Kosiam kakra na ye beka ho asema na.
Okay.
Yes. So in
terms
terms
of project $450 million US dollars.
Very good. Very good.
Okay.
Once we projected for about 5 billion Ghana cedis cocoa roots.
Sure.
To the sense I say yeah my
that's scanning for cocoa board.
Yeah, it's from cocoa. Cocoa proceeds.
All right.
One day 5 billion Ghana cedis for a year 5 years.
Okay.
Under them the same cocoa roots are omo can say omo year cocoa root. Would they be say which of the road have they done and go through the list I made them out the first phase.
Apejua bi kwan say aye.
Very good. It would they check a list no say it's still region.
Over phase 1
yes, phase 1 is there.
Anywhere do be ase anomabo a road upgrading Amensia Abuasiwa road nyina ya dia modema partial reconstruction of Obuasi. Yes. Dunkwao, Yamfuri Road, Oko feeder roads, Dawson. Anyway, like I said,
so MPP in terms of routes, they shouldn't dare us.
All right.
And once I during the time of John Dramani Mahama, can say we've done unprecedented routes ever.
But President Bowles who told Ghana the kind of boom boom.
That's the report from the Ministry of Roads and Highways, and I made them out.
Okay.
And they said the president can say on why your route also you about 10,000 kilometers routes. And when you do a simple arithmetic, 4 years the Ejuma OD and within 8 months or so why about another 6,000 kilometers. Obi some say we here.
Okay. One day maybe some comment about road.
Yeah,
but now
I'm more interested to this.
5 minutes. Adentina press freedom. A year reporter by ratings, Ghana yakoye way back 17 years. Again, I Ghana saw my yen and central for no I say you my home quine. Yes, share and Crawford before no more boy abandoning input and I input. Why are we going back with our ratings? 5 minutes.
Yes, I mean, I say we all. This is a simple idea. Maybe I can say John Dramani Mahama and President Nanado call the same school. School then President John Dramani Mahama the West Udi 30. Position 30 position 30 out of 180. As compared to Nanado, then John Dramani Mahama Udi 30 no. Yes, wa bon. Onim hwe wa bon pa. Nanado dan ko kufa do buy no. Se say we could be 60. Until there you be can say them. Wa bom wa bon chen bom. Look, you were ememua na 2014, 15, 16, John Nanado Danko Kufado. Or can't I say Oba be you announce principle? One can't answer. Also, Mibabe you announce principle. And we knew what announce did. That's the investigative and others. Also, Babe you the same principle. Nanado what did he do? He was rather chasing announce and any Nikofo. Ahmed Swale. Abandon Ahmed Swale Ewuye. A member of MPP Kennedy Jampong, you saw the picture. On the TV station, so say, Papa, we are Mubuno.
It took just about 2 weeks or a month. And I kum nipa.
7 months.
7 months. And I de kum. It you realize under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, what are we seeing? Look, you use a policeman Azugu. Why Zugu? To say Azugu no? Or no? You won't say chesi Caleb Kuda and the others from CTFM. Say then Tina is so on some security zones.
Security installation.
Yes. At least you shouldn't have traced them like that. Another one, recently, your friend Bobby Ansam, they see here. I quite remember in 1997 or 1998, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo happened to be the lawyer for Free Press. Because by then, Free Press for use some article against Nana Kunedu Adjumaronis. Your friend saying Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo happened to be the lawyer for Free Press. Call Supreme Court no. Eban say, yes, see, Nana Kunedu happened to be a civilian. So it's supposed to be a civil case and not a criminal case. And then Bobby Ansa about land looting is just common with MPP4. Say about land looting for land looting bad MPP4 they are crème de la crème then they are ade wo. Bobby Ansa esati use we no. A whole military for echo chain no say they until say onka asem. You didn't teach the whole of Accra almost share cell to place a journalist. Are you supposed to behave in that manner? Captain Smart, look, during 2014, 2015, 2016, there said Captain Smart and Kanwo John Dramani Mahama. Very, very odd to the sense or no or can I say John Dramani Mahama some houses Dubai or bank account Dubai. Look. A person like John Dramani Mahama, Oyedi, one country. And then what are we saying? The same issue you use against MPP for almost all because they are Arabian kings. Okay, Manasseh Azuri, that fought expedition case I buy is the same Manasseh Azuri. Or no, na ostati used to say na President Mahama Okoji bribe. Now, menewo ena my brother, unless MPP ni. Now, bet me I can't tell him say that fourth expedition was a bribe. John Dramani Mahama did not even use that car a bit. It was part of the presidential pool. Well, MPP for buy no, bisa Kafui say when they may use that particular car. Damboche say one of the MPP for. I'm not use that for the expedition. It's a media in terms of our freedom, in terms of the ranking. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo was the worst.
Okay.
Worst 60 position 60. John Dramani Mahama. 30. Okay. 27. 24. Now, what sister, what could this sister? You say we are 180. The cut-off point to 50. What could this 60? And I will bet her can say, be sure as a coffee can say, oh my.
Okay. Coffee.
I am so order.
Coffee, the same 5 minutes. A DNT now. All the stats, I can say indices are but ratings are but over corruption. Mahama West, my best performance. Offer a media press freedom. Mahama West, my best resource. According to this report, no, Matiki back to 17 years. 17 years back, and I'm Yako. Report no, and then accurate. A dear na Ghana Phone Central for a yentia. You're rating a coffin.
Some me that's very brave. Na mamen fa original TV for the cases so fan chair before, especially. Paul Amany and Tony Oseji. That's Paul Amany, the incoming Eastern Regional Chairman for New Patriotic Party. And Tony Oseji, the incoming Eastern Regional Secretary for MPP. And Alfred Hazi, the incoming youth organizer, Eastern Region.
Another Ahazi. Oyachimini. o campaign am obi ani di ahazi o koye dia wo yeze nya chimini o so tie campaign am obi o ya chim ono be go through there
nya MPP ye je ahoho de omo be
ya je o
ya accept me kama
ezi o ko contest ni bi
meko 2024 parliament
wa fi de on ka
so I feel the ma
okay that was o 5 minutes me fa
enti me chia we mu nyina na ade ba kwa meti afiri ho eye me nua no rules ho nsem a wo kan ye I think say two NDC eye akwan you will not doubt that from them but them akwan a NDC ye nyina eye ayarefo akwan
ayarefo kwan ne
ayarefo kwan ne say NDC sika bebrebe o munya ayo mo de be yakwan ni nyina besi akwan no mo ye o fanka na tade we ye fitai senka o friwe ho na banka tade nka ye bese nka change color kata eno bi ja nkrofo enti se wokọ fa grader na o di dwi kwan so na wo ja no bese kwan a and you tout yourself say you've done most roads we give you
you're talking about feeder roads
whether feeder or major roads ni bi wo mo ye ya same na it's mobo. And now you can see all these roads bitumen. And now they are wearing white shirts because almost feel say and now akwan papa na momufi and you feature. That is the thing we are talking about. So the difference between MPP and NDC on roads is clear. There are no difference. May comment in on media and press freedom. We omodia bay. I just say yakoyechi 17 years to 60 and then we mark up say ex-President John Dramani Mahama the worst performance is Nanado's best performance. Yes, and your people's analysis. I mean, the truth of the matter is we accept that yes, baby ratings nearby, you know, our modi to no. Per their assessment, it is not something that is good. But you see, yes, say bibia anko ka papa enya ade beji credit. So what they mention I say, ain't you look at the press freedom because Obia was standing tall. Now we fight here me appeal criminal libel law. Obia was fighting and making sure say right to information bill bepa. Then you can have access to information. It means that say oshe situation are there abuses? Say can some now to mean so substantiate here. Then you got to be careful of whatever you are putting across. So your evidence should always be a hallmark. And yes, you see, but I listened to ex-President John Dramani Mahama on May Day and I asked myself, Papa no, what tie ho? And I trauma and say on me kind. And then he just came said, oh, really am a Ghana for it.
Okay, the okay about press freedom and I said the whole address now.
May pick on only statement about press freedom. Okay. So no can want to say. It is not me tie me who me bisa me ho. And then he went ahead and mentioned I'm a swally. Say I'm a swally, you to me your judgment in mano. And I asked myself, say nanka me benua. Sa me kwa kofi na ni ase say e yampa say ono na Kenya na John Dramani Mahama pa na kasa say kwa fi na ni ase say because I am surprised. In 2015, this same man who was a president in May 2015, Sapa Peya no ye president then, saw to the brutal murder of George Abanga, a journalist who was going to conduct investigations on fertilizer. Ewa bronho ye kunu ya papa kana no tumu te se penny a wayi from aboni wo bedwam ni wayi nani no hu na no oye ne sa se ne be ya munti se papa no de waye ni and I'm so
okay bibi about road until 1 more minute me dey ka ho the amount
enti uhwe ni nsem yi a okoke kan yi ya na wo de beto na wo ka kire me say ne best for performance the worst performance is her best performance. I ask, where is the justification?
The justification is the reports.
So report in there. Obi akwa na report aba. Na ayeye se ye nyina ye di hu abobo. Then tina me catch that say me start no. Me catch that say bibi ankwa ankoka papa.
Enti dia na Ghana sentrofo ya na akoka papa na papa jigrede.
Same. Enti na me ma wo me catch that say se utu mmere a na wa kire esie ku a utu mmere no wo so. Se u post out information se me nia ka say o say Ford no ye ba ya ex-president John Dramani Mahama e de be fra presidential fleet no honorable Damboche no be use anya no kre but he's sitting here on TV.
One you see here.
So I mean, if he put up that information he should be able
is it true that car was added to presidential pool?
Same papa no o so ka animu a ye pa ne so ntoma no ino di mirika no de ko kan pool no
enti na ka ho
say obi kan say obi akobokoro no ni achi no o say me first time
oko fie wan fa anko
na obe de o de akọ
enti one you see here.
na me say ono say o de ko kan presidential pool ni ho kabuti hey obo obi din onim say sa information na o de ba no oni nyina so enye no kre so oni nyina so ya enipa ne ti ne ba bia wada ya o ko kasa asemi bi ato ne so yi na o press freedom na o kita ne no because if you are called to duty you should be able to substantiate on the issues and no ni nsemo aye kika say ye press freedom aye kika no ayesi ye hwe kwan ya de be fa so ebi ni president say wo tu kwan na wo use private jet na wo bi ko gina baabi e bom pa ye say president nfa jet ni nkonya accident na journalist na wo ye dede
ana journalist ni nko aso be bom pa ye
oh zempa ya obo no etwiwa na
o ma peni e Kristo ni a Kristo 14 bom pa ye
asemi etwiwa na
o ma tamfo nti so obi fi say asimesi e ma tamfo bom pa ye
asemi etwiwa na
o se nko
mo mo wuti
so concentrate for asem any o time aso ade obre you are asani turn of 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I was a chairman constituent, Western North. So before you know, I'm a chairman. I did too much. I remember me and Timagi was a Kujina. And I say, and then mine. Me share many a check. Coffee is a share. It's been a very long time. So it's nice to share hand. But yeah, truth be told, me topic here with the other way. I quite say a comparison. Nana Danko Akufo-Addo and John Dramani Mahama. It doesn't gel. Who compare Nana Danko Akufo-Addo, Nene Njuma Owoye, to the former President John Dramani Mahama? I just say we call voter regional so Obako to Geriwo Kaneshi Market. And a voter na Geriye yewo.
Papa no hode.
Papa no. Na yenye Geriwo nkran. Yenye Geriwo Kaneshi Market. Omo mako 12 yo no mba beton. Until the comparison crumple no is a no area. Apart from that, no, you have 5 for free SHS now, so ukra aggregated no bikra 60. The end ever fan.
Ever 30.
Exactly. Until we must situate the issue under consideration. Say, another ni su, and then a bang. Ne ya oni abemukura na oye. Any di oba abem wabeshemukina. Ama Sam Jonah Krato na numtu. Na nado enye so no nkwampo na ebi a press freedom no on fanya dwuma. Na yere gathering no mo yeye. Na obi ko gina ho keke okura placard on kasa ya nche no.
Yeah, kolebo.
Ameso holidays aboboss ntimi nkan na asem kro. Okọ. Don't forget the first attack on media freedom. And then another Danko Akufo-Addo na by machinations or more trying them say you goons and media houses. Emma over 160 something radio stations, any TV station you gooning now. Montiene Radio Good, topical media houses, and I said Akukudam. Or more Radio Good, we GBC if they were the eye and the trainers of many of the media personnel in this country. Now waba, wabe guno, 6 years on, after Radio Good, aba back. You understand? That was the first attack. nti ho na me some of us you say ade na enko yie papa no oba bedi ewu we yie no free hwa they diabolically sat so we read omo document of ajapade enye ajapade you know the ajapade document it is embedded in it that they were going to use Kojo Oponkroma to silence the media. More you betumi atom no you betom it's stated there black and white in that document. Nti Kojo Oponkroma was supposed to lead the alliance of certain media people to their side, and once you create that alliance it means that you have silenced them from saying what should have been the truth. Been election 2020 you sue a lot of media houses to churn out the same figures into what about when them say figures no correct meanwhile they were not correct yet ha and announce announce so see I intend come him and another danko kufuado yet ha and papa we and ne obi koka asem Caleb guy
Caleb Kuda
and no the first arrest or whatever it is no crop but akwaje interchange ya costo no 2 police officers almost searching the car mo munya kran ka o meten
and your Omar Sanda
Omar Sanda almost searching bibia nti every journalist is afraid to speak the truth now, and you see some of them have been rewarded as a result of the bad reportage about the previous administration and trying to raise the incumbent Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. But he didn't watch. The man is a vindictive person when it comes to dealing with the media. And ne in Central for to say what we call trouble, because they would attack you in the night. They will ensure that they will send you messages of threat messages and all that. Ye nim so say nkrofo omo akọ sa party we akachi say omo ene omo bedi nsawoso no. Many of them have been silent.
Okay. We
will not even talk about Castle Smart today. I mean, a boss. Many. We know that Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo under his watch, the media has collapsed in terms of speaking the truth. So, and when we are talking about it, we should not compare his administration and what they have done to, John Dramani Mahama.
Thank you, Raya Wasanitano. Now let's move to the second phase. Second phase, we are taking
just a minute.
No.
Just a minute before my time. Baby, this is list of completed road projects and your ongoing projects.
Sure.
It's all can say.
And never go. I am funny say propaganda. And I say
I think propaganda is not meant for
yes. You will grade. You feed that
that's it. I'm saying propaganda
highway. And no motorway. Propaganda. Obeka say akwa mu ye nyina ye mfutura. That is feed that road. I never buy less.
Sami.
Don't
let me see you great. Na say wo koye great. Emra ex-president Kufuor ofia kunya so.
Say kwan ye mfutukwan.
Minia na wo yi ofam mako wo mu. Na wo nemu wom na obetumi anya 10 na. Now Bowachi, now catch them some
majority kwan.
What are you telling me about?
You should have been specific.
Absolutely, that is what I'm telling you.
But also backing by fact.
How many kilometers?
Where is coming to talk about roads? I would have given you facts.
Okay.
This is completed project.
All right, let's move on. Time.
I wonder.
Okay, let's move on. Mami Shase for free or no?
And this is the only way I don't know.
Okay. Mami Shase for free or Kabu. President Mahama delivered his version of state of the Ghana's economy and as a state of the nation's address. Message being Ufi said mo leader no trying to put across per the current situation Ghana for 8 minutes.
I think my president and my flag bearer Nipa I will vote for at any day. I say my kind I say my one about our debt. Sami Boa. He spoke about our debt. Because during the time of MPP for Omo can say there's no way Ghana interest and amortization should be about 10 billion. And then MPP for Omo budget statement for 2022. Omo we are paying interest and amortization about 45,390,551,579. Only interest and amortization. Very good.
Okay.
But then, yenim Kemforiata, or say, Oko TV3, or say, why should economy of Ghana pay an interest and amortization for 10 billion? And then, we are paying 45 billion, over 45 billion. So it implies, say, at least their John Dramani Mahama, no, you people are paying 5 times, almost 5 times their all kind. Let's talk about our debt. MPP met a debt of 122 billion. Minimum Kasano is around 380 billion. 380 billion, we hear a simple arithmetic, about 3 times their President John Dramani Mahama Ejaye. Look, these are Kofoa when they were coming, and most of the time, Sammy, I blame journalists of this country.
Right.
Because you package a bad product for us to buy, for Ghanaians to buy. That is what you people did in 2016. You did everything possible for this bad product to be accepted by Ghanaians. I blame journalists for doing that. But I don't blame all of you. Some and most, about 70% of journalists who did that job, they can't stand the test of time to tell anybody, say, oh yeah, bye, no, John Dramani Mahama, or yes, intina. What word didn't they use on John Dramani about corruption? Sammy, are you sure on earth? Say, if John Dramani Mahama, ni brother, Ibrahim Mahama, or the finance minister, will just sit aloof, just watch him. Say, he's just going to just borrow just like that and have an interest in it. Look, just the Euro bond up to 2020 was 13 billion. Only Euro bond market MPP for the year, it was 13 billion. Fanisa Ken Oforiata people, they had as the transaction advisors almost at 3%. Do you know the amount of money involved? $390 million. This was the amount of money that Ken Oforiata and Charles Edubai omunyaye. Should the president sit aloof and just say there be this and this also a man in Kasa? The next is about the e-levy. Look, Ghanaians we are suffering. To the extent say the e-levy had been passed. Look, young NDC4. This will be, assuming said in 2025, NDC comes to power, and 3 months they were unable to just repeal that that wicked your friend levy, no? That's an e-levy. No? I Kenneth Kabukovic will cease to be a member of NDC. And is that, look, let's do.
Are you saying on record, NDC back power 2025, so Muti number power 2025, Bosme and Senchi number.
Look, we are, look, the first president, John Dramani Mahama, Ebe Asenti said, please, Parliament, I'm not going to go with this e-levy. No. Ebe me John Dramani Mahama. Obe 3 months in office. Obe
so I now will be free NDC.
I would leave NDC to support any other political party, but I will not support a hypocrite political party, a corrupt political party to say NPP.
Now LPG they also support.
Oh, now LPG gas, no problem. Me support you. Look, another area of great concern for all of us as Ghanaians is the way MPP for air can say excess capacity. Sammy, it's just unfortunate say you need time. Like I'll just give you what happened in 2020 report, right, on excess capacity. Okay, say you can Oforiata echo parliament. Your friend Soini. Beside the question say, honorable, what was the amount of money we were paying for excess capacity? Okay. Less than 1 billion. MPP, almost sorry, we are paying 7 billion excess capacity. 17 billion for excess capacity. We challenge them to tell us, say, excess capacity every neighbor. Because look, when you do a simple arithmetic in energy, okay, I said your friend saying Machopoku Prempe. I can say Ghana need about your peak demand is around 37,800 and something megawatts. 3,800 and something megawatts. Yeah. Right now, if your installed capacity, it's around 4,280. This 4,280, that 3,800 and feature all can do a simple arithmetic. And in the energy sector, you are supposed to do an addition of 20%.
Backup.
Yes, backup. Yeah, 3,850 plus the 20%. I did even the energy I export here. No, I've never added that one. Yeah, a simple arithmetic. You are heading towards about 4,100 and something. So where is the excess capacity? Always MP4. Air can say we have excess capacity and we are paying for it. Recently, almost can be about take or pay. Say they are not going to accept any take or pay. Menewo Kasa. MPP had signed an energy agreement with a certain independent power producer. The same take or pay there also. So where are they coming from? If you claim say we have an excess, why should you bring more to the national grid? Because in arithmetics, we knew say in Ghana it was only the hydro we're using. We Akosombo and Akon. Are all the megawatts from all the three so many. And seriously, I'll just Sammy, because of time, I'll allow my brothers to just go ahead and let me give you in terms of megawatts at Ghana, so sometimes don't allow MPP to just be saying we are paying about 70 billion excess capacity everything ever. Another area of great concern to John Dramani Mahama is about a stimulus package for corporate organizations. Look, time no jamboree, and we've never stated anywhere say assisting a corporate organizations to expand on business no should be a slogan you use at every day. They say we assisted most companies to expand. You can say one district, one factory. Look, under their watch, MPP, their watch, they are almost here for one district, one factory. Sammy, it's not a game changer as compared to one project of John Dramani Mahama. That's the Atwabo gas plant. Atwabo gas plant is now giving you over about 40 to 45% of your gas demand in Ghana. So you can compare any product, you can compare any investment you've done. Let's talk about the CAPEX, capital investment. As MPP4, how much of money have they spent in terms of their capital investment? They've done nothing. They've done that. You can't compare yourself to us. Me as NDC, I'll be bold enough and tell you, say me see hospitals, me see markets, me see Terminal 3, and a lot. Compare yours to me. How many secondary schools were you able to build? I'm sorry, I'm see we're able to build. Say some infrastructure at secondary school. During the time of John Dramani Mahama, do you know the number of secondary schools that were able to build some infrastructures? Woman, compare yourself, compare them to NDC. When they were coming to power, what can I say? NDC for yes, sorry, we are just mismanaging the economy. You came to meet a stabilization fund. You came to meet ESLA. You came to meet Heritage Fund. You came to meet an Exim Bank. That was given to you on a silver platter. MPP4. These are issues that sometimes when you say NPP as a political party, the use of NPP is less under the leadership of Nana Addo Dankwa. Okay. Moreover, when you say most of AEW recently, National Health Insurance. Opa, look at the tax IAG in 2021. Only gave a National Health Insurance 6% of the total amount that they needed. 6%. The rest of the 94%, what they call it then. It's MPP. Please, just hold on. In terms of comparing, you cannot compare MPP to NDC. 4 years, 8 years. No way. Because look, we've done better. Far better than MPP4. Okay.
And as Yemia Kenneth Kabu, NDC member, National Communication Team member, Yemia has sent the message the Abra was say, hey, Nana MPP say they are doing roads in Kumasi. Look at this road. Sir John's hometown, Sakura will know, and Obia saying, and Futukana Wakanibini. Raining Futukana.
NDC Japan, no bonus money.
Another way from consensus please tell the MPP man that they have lied to Ghanaians that they have posted all 2019 batch of nurses, but it is not true. So they should address the nation on that. Ahmed from Aye Akwetia ano se we efri ede aba memra honum omampeni mahama nsem okaye no it spoke about city depreciation or kasaba high national debt ma ade or kasaba inflation debt me akoso high cost of living and in hodo high corruption and afi press freedom and as for more criticize the government now and you also spoke about mismanagement of the economy calling for Honorable Ken Ofuriatta say Omampeni Sisano afi is head of economic management team Dr. Muhammad Bawumia. He referred to him as a poster boy from a economic messiah to a poster boy and Sembe Omampeni Mahama can describe about the economy and the true state of the economy. 8 minutes.
Na minua kabu kasa no ne kasa wo kan nyina no I say o compare apples to oranges ne taste no enye pepepe even though open so a wobenya but taste no enye pepepe da bi na kabu no you see what it is that we should understand we put a question right ameko no right and an American no say ex-president John Dramani Mahama, the earlier they bring to his notice, say public attention now open no, unchasono, ebebuano, the better. Because I say, abofra yabono, na wosu aso be attracting mami attention, na mami enfino, na wosu anu abrana fido. Super hiri no, na opo bi akache ne say krachi jansu na wonya obia. And only a juma or yes, say, Minia, and someone will kind, no. I ask myself, Papa no already through and son or Bekaya, and I say, your trauma and Bekaya, one, or see any Ken Ofuriatta Eddie.
Yes.
Because the city is worst performing. Ken Ofuriatta a conflict of interest business.
Yes.
And therefore, Ken Ofuriatta should be sacked. 2015, the city West performed under Setekpe. Yebisa John Dramani Mahama, ex-president. Say, Setekpe unyina diana, or say me come demwa, me bompa ye mano. Even when it was the economy was in its worst form, or bompa ye ma Setekpe. This same Ken Ofuriatta motion abuosu. When NDC button on the crabbe no, it was Data Bank who assisted them to raise money. Sikane ba no. NDC foya di sikane koto bank bi e wo Ghana ha. Na omu twa ho interest pelele
bank ben.
Omu twa ho interest UBA Nigeria, omusando koto Nigeria bank kura. No mucha hu interest pelele. E manu. Sika makwagia ba ye betua hu interest a wo be free aban mu ama ene ya so ho ka ye tua no. Wo de akoto na wutwa hu interest pelele. And also bomb paye ma sector pesa won tra ho. Minia, ye entitimra e form. And then he's talk about the economic situation and the way the economy is worst performed, and then an economic messiah that has turned into a poster boy, and that gimmicks he was doing. Ekrum heya, Ghana krum heya. Ye wosika she ye bottom. Enso ni ye nya petrol nto. Ube join queue sometimes the whole day. Unya juma.
Yeah, be asem na okay.
Minia 2014, deba 2015 nyina. Check your records.
Petrol shorty wa Ghana.
Mina me kachira o.
Fuel shortage in Ghana 2014, 2015.
Check it. Google will not lie to you. When you Google, you get it.
But this is not about Google, because at that time I was driving 2014, 2015. I was driving.
And I may say, so. I'm telling you, we queued for fuel. You was sika we bottom. You nya fuel on top. And wechi, you was sika we bottom. Ye pelai tato, ye nya binto. Dum so na no de jaye. Na economy no, na ye sini trasi ama moja nyu ni trimu. Ye nyo bia ma ne nye no. Sika we bottom. Companies were suffering. Companies were collapsing. They were not caring. All we know is that the financial sector was also dying. Ekrowo heya obi koyi 250 Ghana cedis. Our Midland Savings and Loans. Ye nya ama no eti mame na ese ye bono na offer hunya 2-bedroom house. Is it not in this country?
What year was that? What year was that?
Midland Savings.
It was 2018.
Okay, 2018, 20.
Say na make catch say
2018.
the bad economy inherited.
Okay.
Ya de ba ya no ntino.
And Crawford beje ho bro.
Okay. That is the reason why the financial service cleanup came in.
Okay.
Because people were dying, people were receiving lashes and beatings because the economy that was betrothed to us was sick. It was ill. But now a yesa ye ba besom ene ya na kono ama aya kono no ubetumi anya bi ato nti anybody will blame us for anything. We will not shy away from our blame, and nobody is saying it's not right.
Okay.
But si chichire economy ni di bedu baby ya chichire economy ya bedu. Ene ex-president John Dramani Mahama jina ho ka che me say digitalizing the economy is of no essence.
Is that what he said?
Oh, from listening to his statements.
Ana wo ti ase.
Minia.
Okay.
So a communication expert. Into your kasa obuba yansu yetebe.
Okay.
So listening to his statements. And he told himself that data center me see here, me we. No so the be day. You needed somebody who will come with expertise to transform the country, to make sure that technology will become a hallmark. And then he's talking about balloon debts. The debt he created, and the sakano anu di jahono, sakane neno ye tia sakano. Have we shied away from those debts? We haven't. We haven't. Oh, Minia, and you look at the economy that has been built at that time, and then you look at Ghana today, and the kwanya papa ya di Ghana so. The nanka ex-president John Dramani Ebibejayen. Say, Minia.
1 more minute.
And Kwadi Bejayen. And net Timemufu nya adwuma because you only ever kwa transenchi. Now a fat policy ne de call IMF. No dia kwaje credibility no dia ba. Enu nti no ono ani nipa ye frɛ no Daniel Osei se wonimu no. Na oye ambassador to UAE.
Daniel Osei.
Aye.
Oye ambassador.
Me say now oye ambassador to UAE under ex-president John Dramani Mahama time so. He has come out clearly to tell us that even though say a year ex-president John Dramani Mahama in a man year ambassador no or share some kind of walk and anyway ya a year ne no mama send your papa ne kasa because he's wondering who writes for him to come and read. Because it's telling him, say, as a papa into your man. Because I want your man, now you catch it, I will say. Yeah, baby, see, vaccine manufacturing plant to Ghana. Now, who could Harvard Business School catch it and say, Obi to say South Africa now, Nabaswa. I mean, soon to your man. You don't know what is even happening around your environment. Or even if you know, you have refused not to open your eyes to it.
Okay. Your 8 minutes, one additional more minute in this why I spy.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Always true.
Sammy, we want you.
You are saying that.
Sammy,
You're right. You are sanitano same time. President Mahama, Samuel Khan, was it just a normal politics?
Sammy, we Google, yes,
the outcome, baby. I'm still searching. Is it a normal politics as opposition party? And as opposition leader, Obama Abetu to be the Amabana say he spoke facts about the true state of the country.
Yeah, me say, I'm say, but I say I have to say either NPP and DCSM. And so viewers and listeners, they say more tears, say these are the two parties we are talking about, not my party. Na Same questions na me dey maybe sir. Inflation today enye 19.4 ana as of today. Dollar rate more than $2 billion abegu mu no. Kakra na sane yes go back to square one. Rate no enenam 7.52 ne ho ba bi eko 8. Uko black market report there nam so kra. Even the 7.52 name say base rate. Bank of Ghana. YBC ho say ene petrol ne bo enenam almost 46 Ghana cedis per gallon. Enche bia no yedim say e be do 50 Ghana cedis. Ente sa na. Obeshe program ya say nye drivers no maba so mo ko increase o transport fares to 20%. Ente sa.
Just quick one for a fact check. Be a fact check no for ambassador that I will say positioner na okuta Ghana's consul general to Dubai. He wasn't the ambassador.
Okay, so that's fine.
So he wasn't ambassador, but he was a consul general. Okay, patch it was.
Yeah, enya no kure say ahokyera ba memu ana. Ena enya no kure nso say the Yewura John Dramani Mahama de beto abonten say it's as a result of mismanagement under the watch of Ken Oforiatta and the chairman of the economic management team. And I'm Ghana actually say enya no kure na. Same enya no kure say na me no te here aban we e buy you know. Now, apart from the first oil field now, you find it, you are saying 2 wells. I can. I'm paying for 4 corner. Near 1 well. The previous administration buy, I will be free, but nobody 2 abekan. And no crana. And no crana so a ban way in the history of this country, no, or money a buy and another dako kufado. Ne a buyer. When you see catch and ban be put together, multiply times and everything. And no crana. And yet, no question about we buy, no grants, loans, and whatever it is, borrowing in normal man. And yet, no question they have borrowed up to 507 billion Ghana cedis. Young tangibles are omodiana. And yet, no question about we urban or promises say or buy obey 1 village 1 dam. YBC also say 1 village 1 dam, which was supposed to be used for irrigation. YBC also say yayana. If you are here, what is the impact of that 1 village 1 dam on the planting for food and jobs? And you know, Koreana say aban we kind or promise say or ba obesi one is it 1 constituency or 1 district 1 warehouse? Or by NBC say we see what is the impact between that particular warehouses? No, any planting for food and jobs now. Minister Bekenche say nuyane abasa mana pro. YBC who say we nyina na affect economy na. Enya no kura say aduane bo ayedin ana. Enya no kura say digitalization na omose omode ba abema ye ho atoye na nka yetumi aye adudwa ewo internet so no. A omo ba ye omo ye. Enya no kura say e-levy omode abaye ebe dislocating no ana. Enya no kura say e-levy a omo implementing no illegally no. Enya no kura say sesia no. It's the kakra no mo na omo can say
then my implementation is illegal because Supreme Court didn't approve.
Idea a minority and a court say processes omo de pass 11 wrong.
Court is yet to determine.
So if court is yet to determine, identity as I said on manpanyin or assent to it. Court enka ho asem. Nti wo buy na wo asante to it some ye best starting no mrese no e no mo so hu sabe nyasa no mo de injunction potoso injunction ya to but why should the president who is a lawyer go and put his assent to make it a law say yen 11 yen jije wo mrekwa asam no wo court aye ne yen bi say won so say why did the Supreme Court delay up to date ayen fresh a particular case no yen bi say and you know, question for a takes you regarding say be feed you no and I will compare about way to the previous administration. And you know, questions to see a woman more. These are the questions that we should be asking. Into my Dada John Mahama. In some of Kojina Hoy Kuchirigu Honina comparing and giving us sequence of the rot ekoso, giving us sequence and as examples of unknown administration compared to this one. And the ekoso no press freedom yakwa ho say all these things I mean enye no kure say e koso emma o man hu akire na people have touted say look and ne say mfa say Liberal Party of Ghana ye ni ho na ye to abai na nanado obelu so pot. These are facts on the ground. But you see, the media are also putting it out to defend the ordinary citizen. Into what we are saying is that, and Nanado Danko Akufo-Addo with this kind of amamu, it being seen that no military government has even taken this country to the extent at which they have taken it. So, who or mine, now would they about 70%, and a tria a kai just say you are not fit for purpose in terms of financial management. And you know, the previous administration all corner under Mahama sinking fund ye jawo. Oba to Exim Bank. Exim Bank is the other one who has for over one district, one factory. No, one member to and come there. And you people, you will not create. Oba to Exim Bank and the Exim Bank, the essence of it, they say, one because a sky yadi akoto taxes at various points. Na yadi akoto no. Who buy and who could jina obi ejinemu na wama na kwajido and even the new factories now so called na ebasono it is their own people that they allocated those monies to, right? But me fan say existing factories na ewo ho a omo ekwajilo no free na na do the bottom if free the taxpayers nisika as a result of Exim Bank omo create, right? Inti se wo di ejinemu na se wo de bosi ama obi a it does not mean say we na establish a company no. Now, the person is a private company. How many people can the person employ? What was it NAPCO? Would be bring so just for a populist approach. Would be bring so say you were going to train them and then migrate them into the mainstream job opportunities. Where is it? The first attack on the financial sector was the so-called cleanup. Instead of saying bailing out, now what most supervisors are costing no money. Now more making sure that they are doing their works right, and those who had been found culpable, you be prosecuted. You didn't do that. You spent 25 billion Ghana cedis to go and collapse a bank that would have needed just about 9 billion Ghana cedis to revamp itself, all of them. But as a result of vindictiveness and selfish interest, trying to collapse all financial sectors to inure to only them their benefit and that family, they decided PDS. All these things, they come 6 months or and that will be 1 penny. Say, but Ghanaians paid bills for them to chop it free. As we speak, nothing has been done about it. What about promise yourself? You protect the public purse. I feel so. What person will year business go to the public sector? Abandon wabetra Ghana so ne appointees or year business. MPP. You be say so. You see, the former president Mahama, the former president, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, hit the nail right on the head by telling Ghanaians that look, I'm reminding you of the rot in this administration, and we know it. But you see. They are not different from me. But when they phone in the texting, they tell us, oh, things are bad. But when you go out with them, they tell you the reality is that Papa na besa ye party no. And indeed, on my parent for baby I will be a mature. One my papa and you na why because who too for. But in Crawford, my papa be try as well. What said Ghana coming? Any government who takes over from this government, a better tough basa.
Okay. Yera ya wasani tano eno ba abusiafo akaye sima but the me ye ye be ko 333 minutes wa ba interactive obi no time e be wrap up no nya bi se de be ya atie for so be nya opportunity to listen o man peni na nado aka no kra kire eye TUC ene ado aba for say wontimi nyi petroleum levy taxes in freeze because I need to adwuma for ka ye year 4 billion Ghana cedis eye lost approval key a year transport union for chess almost or more about to asintiadiemu. Is the president spoke as it is, and as a president communication was not the best. We shall say 3 minutes. Hey, 2 minutes.
I didn't
2 minutes. Say the about being your time wrap here.
I don't know what's Jimmy time back with me. Some made us what it is that fuel and its tax component, I mean, be anyone more to me, I can say, may tax component a free fuel also. Say, I can't crunch lay na yen fa no kra ni nya adwuma na wo benya wo bi a oba bedada wo de a then it means that we are not heading anywhere. But you see, what we should all understand, like Minia Asan Tano Kanin Semi, and then the questions I will be saying, I wish I had time to have answered him because onim. So he needed answers. Anything I know Bisano because Bisa, and some of the questions he was asking, answers no. But so one person will be kanya, you will not know. You always want to throw it in the air, and you want to get answers, but the time is not enough. You see, when you have an economy that is being built, when you have an economy that you have inherited that is rot, he is asking, and you know, say, you be here 9 billion, and you have 25 billion. Does he understand financial services cleanup? When you are paying off depositors, it is not when you are bringing in money to come and inject.
You are not talking about president comment.
Yeah. One who say, or the bro a share at the foot trim.
Okay.
Sa bro na or the share at foot trim no. So when you sa bro na fear your phone trim and crofone komutrimu yo mo prekese. Say asemi ya papa bi sa ye. Ah, na papa onya opportunity no. I then want answer our questions here my. Because me no onim. He is not a financial service player, so he doesn't know. But what is more critical is that say ene what say me yi samia free baby oti na me de samia ko baby foforo kan hu ni say o fa ne assets and his liabilities. The moment the liabilities are huge, it is not about injection because even if you inject, it will still sink. No will be so sad and I won't confirm for every baby for moment manage. Didn't we do that with Unibank? And then we felt that the bank needs to be matched up.
Okay. Time aso. Yera ya sanitano. President akano crash a drop of for say petrol 20 they mean to me. Omubu for so matuto asentia.
Yeah, enya no kra no aka kire ye nyina. The president has shown very, very bad faith. And it is important, say, you be holding us seriously responsible for this mess that he has caused. What did he say? Say, me ba take a torso. Now, there be out to hide your chair, na petrol boy, na also taxes be brainy, me ba be ye in enough for my chassis propose one day. And now say, won't to me a nisa petroleum levies no. Why? And the former president rarely said it. Because the previous administration, no, even the 5 years now, the previous administration, Mills my administration, what can say, Esla no, or more budgets to pay the legacy debt. No, man. We agitated, say the 5 years was too much. They could have done it within two years. And no crop no still. And they pegged it at 5 years, knowing say, ye cleaning we see and you a crowd cushion system. No. Moka size I will buy no. What best standing into 15 years, what's our collateralized no for until you buy 2035 and sana. Into what then did you see? And sana will promise yes, I will buy better tax now, baby that will increase taxes. No drivers no money when he was campaigning, and yet drivers no promising almost a horror. And yes, I promise drivers what is the situation on the ground now? And now we catch the same people are catching us about taxes will be yes, and no man what petroleum sector will be yes. Why the same person I will buy 2 wells in addition to the old one. I yet there is a put you about one seven. Boom, what the Sadio Abesin say? I can't also to me.
Kabu, 2 minutes.
Say African Assembly about Onim the 40 billion baby that 4 billion our president can I say. To me, 4 billion from the tax. The president had it all wrong. The 4 billion had nothing to do with taxes. So sometimes I wonder, do our president read or kind nyamana? Look, I have the building a sustainable entrepreneur nation, fiscal consolidation and job creation. Sami, table 9, total crude oil production. 42. Total petroleum receipt, that is proceeds from lifting and other petroleum receipt for January to September 2021 was $618.46 million, equivalent to 3624 billion. this is just from January to September. Assuming we're supposed to add the rest of the fourth quarter, which is about 906, using all variables constant. We are supposed to get about 4.5 billion a year. That was for last year. Until the president had the 4 billion from where? Look, our president sometimes need to shouldn't take us for a fool, because we are more awake. Look, Sammy, when you go to the state-owned enterprise liabilities, 4 billion is just a chicken feed. 4 billion is just a chicken feed as compared to what they just spent. Remember, only for a 7 institution. ECG, electricity company.
What they wrap up
from 6 billion to 15 billion. Ghana Airport Company Limited, 740 million to 2 billion. Liability so Gridco, 485 million to 1.33 billion. Cocoa Board, 295 million to 10 billion. Ghana Water, 745 million to 6.2 billion. Tor, 3.7 billion to 4.6 billion. Water River Authority, 7.6 billion to 9.7 billion. So 4 billion is just a chicken feed for MPP4.
But President, he can't just let go.
That is what I'm telling you. Assuming this president, under the leadership of Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, decided to keep only corruption under these state-owned enterprises, we are getting more than 20 billion loss. Our that company more.
Okay.
Moreover, me call about other Auditor General report are out. You people were spending about 12 billion as on corruption alone.
Okay.
For only 2020. It is sometimes MPP should just give us a break.
Okay.
Sometimes.
Give with 10 seconds. Wrap up.
Kabuki takata and so on to me kind tiase.
Okay.
Minia and also to me send fasu on so working kaya one tiase because he can set taxes
first so on parking.
What is taxes?
Okay.
Then what is taxes? Taxes be blow one ye free or another way.
Which of them?
All these are the questions. Condom tax.
Look, there's nothing like a
class.
condom tax.
Oh,
There's nothing sometimes let us
Fact on the
ECG. So these are people
that was condom administration.